they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
Well, there you go. There's Nahida. Nahida just be speaking. I'm going to get you to music hub.
No. Listen.
That was Tyler the Creator. I forgot I had that open. Hopefully I don't get like striked or something like that. I won't.
What should I try this time?
And now this is From Me to You by Kodeka. Specifically Collier, the intro. Alright. Let's see, so I have 147 resin. Alright, I should probably also advertise. Advertise. Be like, hey, in the life. There, Twitter, done, boom, easy slap. And then Discord. Boom, done, easy, clean, slap or something like that. I don't know.
10 and 12,000 feet. Yeah, but I mean, beautiful mountains have nothing to
My
do with their altitude.
thing is that in like a little weird location.
3,000 or 4,000 feet. I mean, all that altitude does is it makes it harder to climb.
Like this. This works. Right. No, that changed too much. Lower that. Maybe. We will could, or we could have it here. I'm a little louder than that, but still. There. That's good. Probably. The tie. How much condense do I have? 5. There. Let's start the quest. Back on the climb. Back. Yeah, really close enough. Vulnerable. Falling slow.
Wish it wouldn't feel so broken to me. Try to take the edge off, but that only brought it closer to me. And I just wanna live in a motherfucking log cabin, in a place where you never have to call back, never have to log back in. I've been that law, the black fog, I fall back in. Dreaming of times it wasn't all madness. I just can't make it though. I've been in Sisyphus mode, looking up the path of a tall mountain, and I keep getting stuck in these potholes. Maybe I should just let the rock roll. I've been so close to the peak, I know, but I'm trying to stay away from the drop though.
You're that
So
blind traveler who's on a journey to all corners of
Back
Tibet.
on the climb. Back on my feet.
You better.
Fine. Sisyphus. Fall to go. Fall.
He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in the mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address.
Well, we are always
The post office?
He just wrote next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
So the address is timeee?
Yeah, exactly, right? And if I failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate. Really, you got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you. Of course, here it is. All yours.
Oh, champ, I'm streaming.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Been a while, how have you been? I've heard that the two of you have been traveling in Sumeru. I happen to be in Port Ormuz on official business. Lately I've been stopping by Defar Tavern for a drink or two every afternoon. The block's on my side and this letter successfully reaches you. Come to me and we can catch up on old times. You'll see it as a fated encounter. Your trusty buddy, Kia! I need to boost the dialogue volume.
Yeah. Her mic peaks.
Why doesn't this thing feel like showing you, Chin, though?
What do you mean?
Oh, that's why I see. Maybe it's just my individual. Okay, hold on. Timmee Chalamet. I can't say I know who that is.
I'm assuming an actor.
Maybe.
Timothy Chalamet, American actor.
Huh. So why would Kaya be here? So yeah, I finally decided to do the quest.
Which one?
Dain's Elves. Dain's Elves.
Oh, Dain's Lift, the new one?
Yeah. Well,
How's the update
it's
sounding?
old, but yeah, I knew it.
It was after this update.
Yeah, but a while ago.
Yeah,
so.
but the update's almost over. Yeah, I understand. I understand.
Okay, well, I don't know how how all the audio sounds on stream though. Yeah. I think it was like 16 to 18 instead. Yeah, listen from me to you.
I could tell from the Timothy Chalamet comment.
Oh yeah. How do you know I wasn't just like thinking of a movie that? Well, I actually.
Have you ever seen a movie that has Timothy Chalamet in it?
Well, I don't know who he is, so maybe.
Well then, just the bill, please.
All I know, he was in Dune, and he has a very recognizable chin. From when I looked him up.
Timmee Chalamet?
Timothy Chalamet. With two E's, not the E-T.
He was in
So it's
Call.
not
Oh, he was in
orange.
Wonka That sounds like a nice name. Wonka. 2023.
Wonka, like Willy Wonka?
I don't know. I don't think I've seen any of these. I don't think I have.
Wow, crazy.
Distiller, Bones and All, Dain, Beautiful Boy, Little Woman, Little Women, The King, Supers, 1 and 2, Going Electric, Men, Women, Children, Hot Summer Nights, Intergalactic, Intergalactic, The French Dispatch. Moving on.
Hey, Paimon.
What are you talking about? France for?
Looks like the gods
The
have come upon me.
movie from
Come
movie
now.
that Timothée Chalamet was
I want me to see my good friends.
Okay.
cool.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from Dean?
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her? The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually a Jafar tavern for strictly business purposes.
Oh,
Sumeru spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented. That's why the knight sent me, the foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
And how did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Dain Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Dain Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
are you saying it's all going to Angels?
Job to settle personal grievances isn't very
Angel Share is owned by Dawn Winery.
Not Angel's Share, Cat's Tail.
Cat's Tail gets their wine from Dawn Winery.
Wait, what? Really?
Dawn Winery is
I-
like the sole wine manufacturer in all
No,
of
but
Mondstadt.
I thought that they were competitors.
The bars are competitors.
Dang, that's good business. You have two children companies almost? No, because Cat's Tail isn't a child company.
No.
Oh?
It's basically how you have one big business and then you have a bunch of smaller
I wouldn't say
businesses
I'm familiar.
that like make it seem like there's
Just came here on
competition.
the sly once, when I was very young. Do I have to?
I think there's another
Talk about the old
uh,
times. Digging up my past wasn't
bar,
exactly what I
but
had in mind.
I don't remember the name of it.
Well, alright, since you're so interested. Like I said, I was very young then. Dawn Winery had only just taken
Can I have backstory?
I
Yeah.
overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting.
Hold on, I'm sorry, Quedeca, but smiling at the ground has to wait.
I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Conria, which is said to have been located deep underground, somewhere near Sumeru.
3.6?
And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo, and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru. But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear. It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for you. Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young. My life had less and less to do
You
with
should-
Conria
You should
as I
watch
grew
him.
up,
You should.
Yeah.
and so I started caring less as well. I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father. But then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to give me a happier life. A happy life sounds good to me, of course, even if it means being cut off from certain things. This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic. These days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Conria that I have left.
Oh.
One death afternoon, please, boss.
The shock on our faces.
Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Dainsleif?
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainsleif, if I'm not mistaken.
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted, Kaya Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
Huh?
What?
Oh.
I take
Oh.
it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes. You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing? Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been. Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
Well, alright then. You go do your thing, Kaya.
See you around. And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
You don't really trust him, do you, Dain? You're both from Conria, but you get on like oil and water.
The fact is, I still do not
The
know
heat
him
is rubbing
well.
off of
It would be
Dain.
meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen. Well, I suspect that they call your brother their prince, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Oh, so if he was the founder, he'd be the king, right?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that name?
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan! We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your brother. He mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together. Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that he mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept, If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in a Vidya forest then.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
No. Now is not the time. No, it's just... I'm still waiting for my drink.
Oh.
Seriously?
I mean, fair enough. Sure, blame the man.
He really needed his noon after death.
Yeah.
Let him slowly kill himself. Wait, it's okay. We gon' need a bigger shelf.
Oh, it's up there.
It's so great. Don't do anything, it's good for business. And even if we did, we know he wouldn't listen anyways. Take our money, don't stop it. And when you come down, right how you feel, put it out, that's a hit. Thank you for the profit. Do it again, cause you know that people want it. So look at you getting money and your crew getting money, but it makes you feel alone when you flaunt it. In a race against yourself to the bottom. Asking ain't this everything I ever wanted? Yeah, I searched my fake name and found a million results, but none have you.
My game is lagging a little. Or rather, it's not smooth.
It's running a little rough.
Yeah.
Wait. This place, it's familiar.
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon. Was it like this hundreds of years ago too?
Yes. The forest has barely changed from how I remember it. There is very little human activity here after all. Let's search the area and see what we can find.
Is this a field? It must belong to whoever owns that house over there. But it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. You could be forgiven for thinking nothing was ever grown here. Or, wait, maybe nothing ever was grown here.
It would be the point of the tilling.
It's an extinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps? Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too. That's responsible.
Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building. Come on.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in? What if someone's home?
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
If you say so. Well, you lead the way then, Dain.
I mean, I like the idea of calling them field tillers because it's kind of similar to like the actual history of calling a tank a tank. Like we understand where a tank is now, but like
Which tank? Like a left tank or...
like the military
Okay.
vehicle, because like
There really isn't anyone home.
you could see
Hey, look!
a field tiller
I
as
can
a
smell it.
it's
There's a heavy
used
scent.
in
Oh,
military
something
applications.
magical?
So it's more like a unmanned
Yes, you're right. You've got a
type
good
of deal.
nose on
It's
you,
not a
Dain.
vehicle, so it's more like a drone.
Yeah. So... Field tiller is actually a
There's a
drone.
box over here. Why don't we open it?
Well,
By
no,
me, Paimon means you.
but yeah, I guess whatever.
Whatever's
But no,
inside might be
tanks are called tanks, not because like it has any etymological sense. It's just that they didn't. It was like a secret plan, and they were like,
broken too.
Hmm.
"What's a not very scary name? Tank."
That's kind of disappointing.
Because that was what the British were calling them,
Hmm.
because during World War One.
That's not...
This
Give
bed
too
looks
much away,
pretty ordinary.
yes.
Huh.
Yeah,
There's
because it
nothing
was,
in
you
it
know.
either. What sort of person would want to live here? It's so
a military vehicle that changed the tide of the war.
Doesn't look like there's anything else worth their attention here. You sure we're in the right place, Dain?
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both assert that something once happened here. But we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly.
Noises?
It's not much.
Kind of like how we had like secret names for the nuclear weapon, but like didn't really change the tide of the war. The war was basically won at that point. When we actually finished, I mean, we've been developing it for a while, but it took us a while to actually get it to a workable state to actually use it.
Man, I haven't had to fight Geoslime in a while on this account.
You are, wow, you really are good at beating Geoslimes.
Yeah. Just one charge attack from Nahida and it's dead.
I doubt that the appearance of those monsters was
After
wholly
the
random.
shield.
There must be something nearby that a ley line anomaly, perhaps.
I'm pretty sure I could have killed it quicker
Okay.
with Ito.
I'll go
You
slightly
probably
further
could
out
have,
to
because-
investigate any issues.
What?
I mean,
You're going alone?
Because physical Ito is cracked? I know.
I merely think
He's
that
actually
this
pretty good,
house should remain the
considering he
focus
does,
of our
like,
investigation. And as such,
7k per swing and then like 10k on this final slash.
investigating ley lines.
And it's like 4
Fair enough.
consecutive
If there's a
slashes and
fireplace over
then
there, let's make ourselves something to...
we're just letting Dain's go. Okay.
hmm.
What? Oh.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Is something actually over there?
Everyone hold hands.
Rain outlines your
I didn't mean to do that.
I summon thee.
No rest for the wicked.
right now. Right here.
Okay, I guess I should get Pyro out, huh?
Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you. Changing the subject, he's taking forever. He said that there might be an issue with the nearby Layla. We came together, but now it's back to just being the two of us again. You know, now that Paimon mentions it, we really have spent lots and lots
Is this
of time
foreshadowing
together, haven't
something
we?
of separation?
So, don't take this the wrong way or anything, but
It'd be very
tired of Paimon being
far foreshadowing. So I mean, Paimon's probably gonna be with us for like how many years?
Apparently.
Okay, fine. Paimon should have known you weren't gonna say anything nice. So, next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious. What was it like traveling with your brother? The Stars? Wow. Yeah, Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why, it's just terrible. But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, Heavenly Principles, and you too, Tabad. You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. Let's talk about something happy instead, cause if you're sad, Paimon will be too. Alright, it's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and eat you up. Oh, come on! Don't say that! Paimon just wants to look after you for once. Nighty-night. Go on, chew. Off to sleep.
Will Paimon really be able to keep watch? Also, Paimon arc happening? Question mark? Or better Paimon?
Better Paimon.
Paimon's
Now,
becoming a better
it's now
Paimon?
50% off.
The sun has risen. What a deep sleeper. You do know that we need to... Tear stains. You dreamed of your sibling last night, didn't you? All right. Rest here a bit longer then. I'll head into the forest to investigate.
Is that a barrier?
Yeah.
Huh.
Halt! What do you think you're doing? This place is not whatever you think it is. Nor should you be poking your nose into my business. Begone! Your travel companion. You mean the one that was keeping watch by your side last night?
Is he Conrian?
Your companion departed for the forest early this morning. That much I saw with my own eyes.
Wait.
What business is that of yours, hmm? All you need to know is that I claimed this place first, and what I do here is none of your concern. Do I make myself quite clear? Leave. Well, what are you waiting for?
I guess so.
Going off his eyes, I mean.
Yeah. Yes, the star eyes.
Also kind of his outfit too.
If you must, suit yourself. I've been observing you, and you don't look like a forest ranger, nor
He sounds like a madman.
academia. Still, I'm warning you.
He's crazy,
no
Dain.
funny business. Promise me that, and you can do as you please. Okay, fine. Whatever. Just move aside. I'm heading in. You. Oh, go on then. Have it your way. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hide this anyway. But no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay? You understand me? Come on then.
I guess I'm alone. I'll be alone forever, yeah. Together alone. I guess we're alone together, yeah. I think I strangled a voice inside of my head. They gon' need some recovery time. I feel bad for them cause they got stuck in my mind. I can't blame them for not trying to
Mind your own business. And don't worry, he isn't aggressive. How could he be? He was too young for anything like that. So don't you lay a finger on him. Just find yourself a corner to rest if you're tired or cold. Huh? You know Conria? Who are you, exactly? And how do you know I'm from Conria? Do you worship a god, traveler? Sounds like you've had an eventful life. All right, well, my name is Ida, and you are correct. I was once Conrian.
Once?
I apologize
There is no
for my
Conria.
earlier hostility, but you must understand. And all who
Conria doesn't
place
exist anymore. I
faith
think
in
it's
the
a
Oh.
gods
it is.
are
Well, yeah, but
my
wouldn't he still be a
enemies.
Conrian?
Nationality-wise, no. Because the nation does not exist anymore.
That may be.
Well, I guess.
But the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been few and far between since the cataclysm.
Oh, right, I was going to play Drakengard. Sorry, I read the Cataclysm, and that's my mind first jumped to Drakengard.
This wretched curse of immortality. Who knows how long I must continue to suffer like this? The curse. It was a little gift given to the people of Conria by those vile gods. We lost our home, our loved ones, everything. The agony of the cataclysm itself was already too much to bear, but then came the curse, robbing us any chance of release. All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls erode and our bodies decay. Because, although Conria began with a single bloodline, it was a home to others too. Any who forsook their gods and came to Conria were welcomed as our fellow citizens.
So the traders became hilly turtles, while the true Conrians were cursed with immortality and erosion.
Oh, so only Conrians are the ones who have immortality, and the people who immigrated to Conria. So
they became hilly turtles.
Okay.
When the cataclysm came, we
What about the
pure-blood
Abyss
Conrians were
Order?
declared the greater sinners. Upon us, the gods placed the curse of immortality. But those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other gods were punished with the curse of the wilderness as they fled, turning them into monsters.
So what are you saying? think you were saying something.
What do you mean?
That you were saying something.
No.
Okay.
He is Kari Bear, my illegitimate son. How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but it was once a matter of unspeakable shame. I was a noble of Conria. I resented the life that my family had arranged for me. Then, one day, I met a beautiful woman amongst the people. Her roots were in Mondstadt, but that mattered not to me. It was love at first sight.
I think the curse is what drove him mad.
Kari Bear faced great
Fish.
hardship from the very moment of his birth.
I mean, he's been alive for 500 years.
Yeah.
Selfish
With like nothing to
desires,
do.
and I was
How did
Because he's
Dain
forsaken by
manage
all of
to...
for any of it.
everyone.
How did Dain manage to say... Well, I guess he wasn't forsaken by anyone. Dain. He was traveling with Aether in this story. Lamine in canon.
After all
Wait,
that,
Aether's the main character
he
canonically?
turned into a
Yeah.
hilichurl right before my very eyes.
I didn't know that.
Really?
No, it's not. It's not.
So
Where's
in
this
like all
art?
the game art you see, official game art, the main character is always Aether.
Oh, and I guess it's always
Like if you were to look at the
all the
Windbloom
special programs
stuff,
are Zack.
yeah. Like if you,
Well, I thought that was more like Zack was a better fit.
well, I
Zack's-
mean, it's Zack.
Zack's very charismatic.
Zack is very charismatic.
Right. And so I think, yeah, he is good for the like, it's a good fit, but I guess it makes sense.
I always owed him much, and now at least I can finally be close to him. She was. We were separated. I do not wish to dwell on it. It could be worse. I suffer the pain of loss because I once had everything I could wish for. And now that I have lost almost everything, the little that remains I see with new clarity.
There's actually pretty good voice acting
Nothing
on his
else.
part.
At least I still have Kari Bear. Yes.
It's
that
not perfect,
reminds
but
me,
yeah,
I
it's pretty
only
fairly
returned here to
proficient.
check on Kari Bear, but I do have other things I wish to do. You may come with me, if you're so inclined.
Was he trying to find? Was he trying to make medicine to heal Kari Bear?
Are you there?
Over here. I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Kari Bear here to Sumeru. Well, it's because he needs a medicine that can only be made here. One which will help him to recover his clarity of mind.
In the chasm, Dain said that curse could not be undone. Is recovery really possible? I think he
not
said that it
hope
could be
to break
delayed.
The curse.
The curse.
I am well aware of my powerlessness against the punishment of the gods.
I don't
It
remember
is
her
said
saying that, but
that this medicine
maybe
is
I
imbued
just wasn't
with
paying
the
enough
power
attention.
of
But like,
Sumeru's god of
Pretty
wisdom
sure he said
and
that.
can
I could
awaken
be.
the minds from a state of deep stupor. It has been used in the past to
Sorry.
treat cases of mania. I believe that it might just work. I read about it in a book. From the Royal Library of Conria. It was banned. I mean, since this medicine requires the power of the seven to work. In my youth, I disliked the life of nobility and craved excitement. I was leafing through some forbidden text and happened upon it. What other choice do I have? What exactly would you have me do? The gods have already punished us. What does one more sin matter now? Never mind. As long as you understand. I'm sorry. I struggle to take control of my mood sometimes. Perhaps a consequence of having lived too long.
Likely so.
As it happens, I am in dire need of some help to make this medicine. My hands don't have the dexterity they once did. I fear they may be decaying from within. All thanks to this curse of immortality. Okay. To start with, take this ingredient.
Oh?
Also, do you have any, of Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? I believe they're called Kalpalata lotuses and Sumeru roses. Oh, wonderful! Oh, in that case, we have everything we need. This is the method for making the medicine. You just need to follow the steps.
Kind of looks like, what's it? I can't control my party. Oh, no harm in grabbing them. I wonder why this area is closed off. What happens if I try to go beyond the board?
go to the Paimon barrier?
Yeah, because Paimon's not with me. I wonder if they changed that for this quest.
Only other character that didn't take stamina to ascend.
Oh, you mean like...
I shouldn't stray too far. Dain and Paimon still aren't back.
Oh. So, that's pretty nice.
Pretty neat arena.
Yeah. Also, the main voice line, 8th voice line.
Oh yeah, there aren't many.
Yeah. Well, besides these ones.
Besides the combat ones.
These ones, yeah.
Ayaka gives a sense of noble elegance.
Wait. Wait, there's...
Arama, Arana, Araja, Arakavi. Whew. Aranara names are so hard to remember. The only bit Paimon's sure of is that they all start with Ara.
Right, so if you were an Aranara, your name would be Ara Paimon.
Yep, and as for you... actually, they'd probably call you Nara Traveler.
Yeah, We're all Nara to them.
So, if there was someone whose actual name was Nara, what would the Aranara call them?
Nara Nara, I guess. Sounds kinda cute.
Yeah! For some reason, the Aranara's food all tasted a little too... how to put this? A little too fresh. It's totally different from what we usually eat.
Yeah, but their ingredients are top quality.
Yeah, that's true. Still, those mushrooms and fruits were so raw, it felt like they were gonna keep growing in Paimon's stomach.
You're exaggerating, right? You do have a point, though. Maybe the best ingredients don't need a lot of fancy cooking.
You're right. If the ingredients are good enough, they'll taste great, even when cooked with the simplest methods.
Just like Paimon. Just a little salt and pepper and...
Hey! For crying out loud, we're in Sumeru now! Don't you think that joke's getting a little old?
A bit, but
No.
keep going.
Curry, curry in the air. Hungry children, it's time to come home.
Curry, curry in the air.
Wow, good job! So you remember the tune as well.
Good job to you too, Paimon. You sing really well.
That's because Paimon's got a great plan. Have you heard this story? Once upon a time, there was a hairy hound who was given meat to eat whenever the Sama churls started dancing. Eventually, the hairy hound started drooling whenever it heard the sound of dancing. Whenever we hear the curry song, we get curry to eat. So all Paimon has to do is learn the song by heart, and then in the future, whenever Paimon is craving a big bowl of tasty curry, all she has to do is sing it. Hey, aren't you gonna say something? Curry, curry in the air. Hungry children, it's time to come home.
So what's a hilly hound?
What?
What's a hilly hound?
I don't know. What is that?
I search up hilly hound and pictures of Diona come up. Wait, oh, Diona, like the time you chased dogs around town, calling them hilly hound. For that time, you... Huh. I remember that. And shadow over Dadapa, something like that.
Ada Upa?
Dadaupa.
Paimon, do you ever find the word Aranara trips you up?
Why does it trip you up? Maybe that's because you don't really say anything most of the time. Unlike Paimon, Paimon has to talk all the time, so she never gets stuck on words.
Okay, well, try reading this then.
What is it? Let's see here. Arana the Aranara exercises Arara Kalari in the nearby area. Narana the Nara picks Padisaras in a parallel area further afield. Narana the Padisara picking Nara had arranged to invite Arana the Aranara to the bar to befriend Lombard. But alas,
This is impressive.
Arana the Arara Kalari exercising Aranara professed a preference to Padisara picking Nara, Narana, for venturing to Vanarana to view the panorama.
Oh my god.
Account of Arana the
I'm just
Aranara
impressed, honestly.
bar drama, Narana the Nara relented, and upon accompanying the latter on a Vanarana panorama adventure, encountered another Aranara named Arama. This must be one of those really weird dreams, right? But this headache feels pretty real.
What the heck? Paimon. Oh my god. How did Paimon read that? How many takes did that take for her voice actress to get it right?
One
Oh
line.
my god.
To get it perfect, a very long time.
And of course, we got.
Lightning slash! Take this! Ha! Starfall! Drop! Ha! Windblade! Ha!
Rock.
Ha! Scatter! Propagate! Hyah! Be gone! Prepare to be blown away! Ha! Shake! Crumble apart! Ha! Thunderclap! Bellowing thunder! Sa! Germinate! Sa!
Not yeah. That's sa.
Sa!
Sa.
Spring forth! Is this an answer from this world? A reward on the road. I'll keep this close. Let me take over. Look out! This is not the end. Maybe I wasn't meant for this world. Just what will we come across this time? This world is full of unsolved mysteries. There's still a long road ahead.
I kind of wish I'd
two
chosen
that I
April.
know are the fallen ones, and that says a lot about me playing Lumine, because I don't.
I was
I mean,
about to
if
say
ever
that
used Lumine,
the only
I've
ones
only
I
had her
kn-
on my Asia account, in which her only job is to throw rocks at people sometimes if I need it for an area, and then she just dies because she's out while I'm trying to do something, and then a random healer show walks by and just one shots her. Like,
Besides the elemental burst and the elemental
wait,
skill
does she not
ones,
say rock anymore?
What?
Does she not say rock anymore?
Are you sure?
I don't remember her saying rock.
That's not it there.
That's Lumine. I know because I don't have the rock voice line.
Are you sure it was not? Are you sure it was rock and
No,
not
it's
drop?
rock. It is rock.
Rock.
It just says rock. Let's get rid of it. Aw, dang it! I did 174,000. I think that's my record.
Is it done?
Only 174.
Okay, buddy.
In all
Mister, I can
honesty,
vaporize
do
my
not
Huta.
know what the end product is supposed to look
I
like.
usually melt or vaporize.
The handbook didn't feature any illustrations. Well,
Yeah. Okay, if it's in the emblem
moment has
domain, I melt.
finally arrived.
Otherwise, I vaporize.
Curses.
Okay, but the most damage you've done is probably not in the
No.
emblem domain.
We need to perform
Oh,
one
it just
final
got
step
dark.
to complete the medicine.
How's it going? Been a while.
I said before that this medicine relies on the power of the God of Wisdom for its restorative effects. Which means we must pay a visit to a statue of the Seven. Let's go. Bring the medicine with you.
I feel like he actually wouldn't be. I don't know how he'd react to Nahida. Greater Lord Rukadavada, I could see him holding malice towards, but Lesser Lucasanali? Not sure. Got this game, but I never really buy all the characters yet.
This statue.
How
can I bow before this thing?
I like to say I'm a dolphin in the sense that I buy Welkins. I don't.
And BP.
And sometimes BP, yes.
God of Wisdom, look at me. I will utter no prayer, nor
But
will
you're
I
not a big kahuna.
sing your praises. You and your kind destroyed my home, wrought unfathomable suffering on my compatriots, yet here I stand before you. You cannot mock me more than fate itself already has. God of Wisdom, I seek not to disavow myself of the sinful blood that flows through my veins. I wish only to beseech you to have pity upon a young and unfortunate soul. My son, Caribert. He was turned into a monster before he had the chance to witness anything beautiful in this world. This is no fate for a child. If everything the gods have done was in order to have the impious people of Conria bow their heads, then I bow to you now.
Oh. I feel like Kusanali will take pity on him.
I have given up all I ever stood for. All I ask is for a tiny miracle. For Caribert to see this world once more. Please, God. I beg of you. I have made quite enough of a fool of myself for one day. Let's go.
I actually kinda hope he beats Aida. Yeah, I actually like the story in this game. Got a pretty neat story in my opinion. At least the sides. I guess this is a side story that I'm doing right now. The side story I'm pretty invested in. Because that's
It's
what most of the lore is.
it's the main story. What?
Yeah, but well, the main story I'd say is like finding your brother. Like, and then,
This is that story.
This is finding out what happened to Conria. And just generally stuff about Conria.
Your brother
is
inextricably linked to Conria. Finding out what happened to Conria will help you find your brother.
People had sins anyways. About themselves. Yep.
Prepared the medicine.
Like, I would say this is more important than like
as well try it.
the Archon stories. In terms of like
Caribert,
lore.
It's me. It's your father. Caribert. Caribert, please say something. I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born. And that I failed to reach you and Mama in time when you both were suffering. But I'm here now. Papa's been by your side all these years. I've never left you, not once. Are you still angry with me, Caribert? I know you're awake now. Do you not want to talk to me? I'm so sorry, Caribert. Forgive me. Please, say something, anything. Please. Please. Oh, gods above! What more do you want from me? You took everything from here, and I still bowed to you. I'd give you my very life if only you cared to take it. But you won't even let me die. I knew it. I should never have trusted anything that had to do with the gods. I was just deluding myself. The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment. Other reasons. What do you mean? Huh. You really think so? Give up? No, never. And yes, you're right. I cannot let myself wallow in despair. Even if I must stay here with him for 50 years, 100. What difference does it make? I do not lack for time. Let's go. We'll make another dose. The most crucial ingredient in this medicine is the unusual mushroom, which makes things complicated, but not impossible. I grow them in that field. The details don't matter, right? Curb your curiosity and just do as I instruct. If you truly wish to help me, that is how you can do it. There is a waterfall near the statue I prayed at. I need you to collect some water from there around 2 in the afternoon. I'll be here watching Curry Bear. Once you're back, I will make some fertilizer for the mushrooms. Good. Then please head over when the time comes.
2 in the afternoon.
Good morning, afternoon.
I assume I can't switch characters? No. At least I'm in a good team right now in case I need to fight anything. If only we could hear her voice.
I would doubt
Wait,
that
hear his voice.
you would not fight anything if you can't switch your team. It doesn't seem to make very much sense, does it?
I mean, it doesn't let me switch my team right now. So much row. See if you're in a. Oh. Hello. I'm not gonna run out of stamina.
Don't you just love blood of your enemy soup?
The blood of my enemy's soup?
Yeah, soup made from the blood of your enemies.
Oh, yeah. No, I've heard that blood has a high concentration of hemoglobin and
Yes.
that heme and iron.
Has a lot of heme. Yes. Which is made up of iron.
And
Which
carbonic
is
bonds.
the reason
Well, no,
that
not carbonic.
we use iron is because iron is good at transporting oxygen because it turns into rust. Now, is it healthy to have rust in your bloodstream? Yes, that's normal. That's how you transfer oxygen.
Easy enough. Not at all, actually. It's kind of complicated. There are 3 ways for oxygen to be. No, 3 ways for carbon dioxide to be transported, but 2 ways for oxygen to be transported. Bound to heme dissolved in the bloodstream for oxygen, and then for carbon dioxide it's the same as those 2, except also as carbonic acid would turn into and go transported that way. I'm pretty sure inside of a red blood cell. My YouTube sister played this game too, but she never gets any views at all. There's like 200 friends.
That's how red blood cells are red.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen rust before?
That's orange. Orangy.
Not quite orange.
Anyway, give me the water.
Seeing this bucket of water, it reminds me of that one episode of Ninjago where Sensei Wu tells Nia to Nia, is that her name? To fill up the bucket that has a hole in it with water. but she couldn't do it until the very end where she got frustrated and chucked the bucket into the lake, in which it sank, thereby filling the bucket up with water.
If you look up
I need you to stand guard
iron
here for
oxide,
a while. Whatever you do, don't let any
it
forest
is
rangers
a
approach the
red
house.
pigment.
Understand?
Rust is a red pigment.
Yes, it's red.
Hey,
It's like a very deep red. It's what rust is.
like an orange-brown color. I must agree with. I
Bobby,
guess.
look up iron oxide.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, iron oxide is most definitely red.
Yeah, it's a deep red. Like,
So then why does rust appear more orange, whereas iron oxide, which is also rust?
that's impurities.
Ah. Whereas
Because
this
if you
is
look at like rust when it's like
on a bicycle.
yeah, I guess like on anything that's like made out of metal. Usually this thing that's made out of metal is
It's an
not
alloy.
just iron.
It's alloyed with other things.
It's a
Probably
combination of
aluminum, I
all
assume.
sorts of things. So like sometimes it has other types of metal in it, and when those also oxidize, and so you have impurities
Hmm.
because pure iron isn't even that good of a metal to work with. Like that's why we use steel for everything, which is a very strong alloy that we've made from iron.
Thank you, Carnegie.
Carnegie didn't invent steel.
He did not. He went to, I think it was Britain.
Thank you,
He
Carnegie.
saw.
He didn't invent steel.
Yeah, I know, but he started making factories for
Steel has been around for hundreds of
He
years.
started
before
mass
Carnegie.
producing it
It was
in large
before
sums,
Carnegie.
and then selling it to people and other companies.
No, we've been making steel for long before the Industrial Revolution.
Well, yeah, but I'm pretty sure he saw someone make a steel bullet. I think it was the story.
Steel bullet?
When he was overseas. And then, yeah.
Like a great bullet.
It does not sound like a great bullet, you're right.
There's a reason we don't use steel for bullets.
We use lead. Sometimes.
Not always.
Sometimes. Oh.
But like, I'm gonna make bullets out of tungsten. No.
That's
a
would not
terrible
work.
idea. That would be awful.
I am going to make.
It would jam.
It would.
That is not very conducive.
I am going to make a bullet out of
Oh no, like the problem with making a bullet is that you have to have it durable enough that it doesn't like shatter into shrapnel as soon as you shoot it, because that will destroy the barrel of the gun. Right. And it has to be, lightweight enough that it can, travel through the air. And not get like jammed in the gun because of, gravity exists.
Lead and
Damn you, Newton, for inventing gravity.
No, why did you have to invent?
Like, whoa, you invented gravity. It's like Carnegie. Wow, thanks, Carnegie, for steel. You didn't invent it. Also, yeah, Newton didn't invent gravity. What?
Oh my god, he didn't invent gravity?
I know, I'm shocking the world right now. Like, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I had to share this evil knowledge of mine.
How do you know this? Unfathomable bewildering.
Ancient texts. And by ancient texts, I
Of
mean
course.
I looked at my phone and I went through like my old text messages.
Oh,
Those are pretty ancient,
those
right?
are ancient texts, relatively speaking. Anyways,
Yeah.
I need you to stand guard for a while. Whatever you
I
do,
mean,
don't let any force enter the
I guess
process.
ancient because of. Never mind.
Because you're ancient.
I was gonna say of the types of people that frequently text me.
Or ancient.
I was making a joke about how I text a lot of mothers,
Oh?
including
But you actually?
no,
Okay.
no, I don't like
Texting?
women.
Ah. Dang.
They're kind of gross.
Dang.
JK, JK, JK.
Unless.
No, I love women. They're great.
Anyways.
Anyways, moving on.
You're streaming my channel? Thank you.
What are you saying thank you to?
Good.
The chat.
I'll be back soon.
What
The
did they
fertilizer
say?
won't take but
They
a
said I
moment
just
to
shared
make.
your stream in my channel. So I guess thank you.
Cool.
Just gotta pick a heart. See, I knew enemies would
Let
come.
me leave you a verse. Know my sword. Rain outlines your.
Strike is one.
Hold on, I'm turning off sound for your screenshots just because of how much delay there is. It's just my brain does
Really?
not like it.
Fuse is lit.
I mean, I am screenshotting at 1440p, I'm pretty sure.
That's not what's causing it. It's a different issue entirely.
He's a really?
And step.
Really?
Time for a light show.
Hello, Eddie.
What happened? Was it monsters? Oh, thank goodness you were here. I couldn't have taken them on all by myself. I'd have to hide and wait until they were gone. Oh, yes, I've got the fertilizer. The effects can take some time to kick in, so let's get on with it. Next, we pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dose. I trust you still remember the method.
Where's the gacha gameplay? None today. Listen, man, okay? Maybe 2 weeks from now, like 3-4 days after we watch Mario, then, because then there's a new update and new re-releases of characters that I want, and yeah.
Oh,
What?
sorry. I just
You remember
after
Matthew?
resting in this
Yeah.
field
Hey,
for
that's
a
some
while,
gacha
my
gameplay? Question mark?
thoughts began to
Well,
wander.
where's gacha gameplay? But gacha gameplay? Anyways.
Oh, he's
I
saying that you're not.
have been
You ain't
so-
pulling.
No.
I do indeed.
No, I'm not.
That's why
You
it
can't
was
pull
just
all
a
the time.
Fleeting thought. Thank you for your help once again.
I ain't built
Now,
like that.
for
Yeah.
I feel like I should just call Nahida over. If only.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Just like phone her up? Just like, hey,
Hey, girl.
hey, I need your help. Like,
Yeah,
she doesn't have a phone.
Just be like, hello.
Nice to meet you. I've
Like
actually
what?
been
What are the
watching you for
like
a
the only
long
people
time
who
already.
person who has like a phone is like Alice.
It's true.
We're here.
Yeah.
Let's begin.
I guess everyone in her
Maybe some of the other witches.
secret
Wait a
society
moment.
has them, but like
What was that? Cory Bear? Oh no! He must have left while we were too busy preparing the medicine to notice. Come on! We have to catch up with him!
Is that really Carbier though?
what?
Is that really Carbier?
Kari Bear?
Capybara?
Why are you calling him Capybara?
Capybaras are cool.
Yeah. He's a real boy, okay?
And that's what the one man who got hung and robbed from blind.
That's not Cory Bear. Right. And Cory Bear's scarf was a gift I once gave to his mother.
What?
My eyes must be going. How could I not recognize my
I
own
don't
son?
remember Pinocchio saying he's a real boy.
It doesn't seem interested in us in the least. It seems
Because he never
intent
said
on
that.
walking in that
He
direction.
is the real boy.
Where could it be going?
Well, he never said that someone else is a real boy, you know? Unless I am forgetting something.
Streak.
Which is entirely possible. I am not infallible.
You're
The
not.
Just
more we know about
close to it.
Heroes, the better.
Apologies for the noise of table moving if you end up hearing that.
What?
Nothing to worry about it.
Cable movement?
I put my feet up
Did
on
it go in here?
unknown sanctuary.
We still haven't done weeklies, have we?
What a ghastly place.
No.
Has it always existed? I
Fun.
swear I've never noticed it before. Huh. It looks like they're worshipping. Sometimes walking, sometimes kneeling in worship, and it appears to be in earnest. I've never seen anything
Who should I
like
pull
this in all
for?
my life. Oh,
Alright.
there's only one way to find out.
I'm in.
Baiju.
Baiju?
Baiju.
No, but like, Nahida's a better
See, I didn't want to say Nahida because I felt like
What?
I had a good amount of bias when I'd be saying that. So I
In
thought,
terms of like, how good the character is, Nahida is an insanely good character.
yeah,
But I feel like
that's why I love playing Nahida.
if I got Nahida, it would have the Ito effect.
I can change my party! Nahida! Jingcho! Wait. Nahida, Jingcho! I'll go with official Nico. Oh! Oh. Not hostile. Wait, they are? I'm sorry, I'm not gonna kill them. I don't wanna kill them. It's a small world after all. Angry cursing fills all.
Alright.
This is the version I know.
I was looking at a tier list and I was like, what's the difference between C0 tier list and C6 tier list? And I saw Nahida, Yayla, and Shogun in the main DPS category, and I was like, I guess they are technically. Okazaha's not a good sub DPS at C6 compared to all the other C6s.
Committed to memory. Oh, it's revealed
C6 Bennett is the only 4-star in the SS category.
Roll.
For support, at least. Yela, Mona, Shenhe.
Where were you looking?
Genshin builds, I think. I like their tier lists more.
Enough. I was just curious.
What?
I was just curious, that's why.
What if I told you they put Albedo in the C tier?
Well then, they put a bit in the C tier, I guess, but
Though, to be fair, that is C tier for the support category.
Oh.
Klee at C2 is in the support category as well.
Wait, what?
Albedo has support capabilities. He ups your no, it's at C0. His good at talents. It's homuncular nature. Elemental Mastery by 125. Right.
Using his burst.
Right.
Maybe I should pair him up with Nahida.
Maybe. Anyway, but that's the thing, is that he's in the C tier for the support category because he's not a very good support. But if you look in the
sub DPS
category, he's in the S tier.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's definitely. I love killing Hydro Slimes with Jincho Z.
The support tier is like the biggest tier. I guess it's got a lot of like people who like C6 Sucrose is in there. I usually ups EM by 200 and also can use Dragon Slayers.
Tails. Tails.
Oh, apparently Dia is in the sub DPS category.
How did I get on the
and is a
ceiling?
B tier.
Did
Oh,
the room
as a
turn
DPS
upside
she's
down,
a C tier, so she's the lowest tier. Okay,
Gravity itself?
I was like,
What's this again?
this makes Razor a much more sad character. Cause he's in the C tier
For what though?
for main TPS, and he's in no other category. F in the chat right now. But the main reason I use Genji build is as a tier list for weapons as well. And that's the main thing I use it for. Oh my god. I just looked at the Claymore category. Beacon of the Reed Sea is in the top tier for all three categories.
Beacon of the Reed Sea? That's
Dia's weapon. The one that
Tumbleweed has.
Yes. It's actually really good, apparently.
God.
It's one of the best weapons.
Seems like I need to find a place to insert the rune.
Hey. It's great to think that it's never going to be on a banner again.
Should I be pulling for their weapon though, or should I be pulling for Nahida's? C2. You see what I mean? You know what? No, let's stay hopeful and say C2.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty sure you'll get more out of having the weapon.
The heat is C1 and her weapon's passive are kind of similar actually.
But it also has the raw stats as well.
Yeah, a bit more EM. That would be getting me up to probably 900
And,
something.
well, you don't need the attack.
Hello there.
Humans, fate has not
Actually, it might actually have less attack.
to enter this place. Do you insist on an audience? Very well. Then I grant you the trial of destiny.
Have to fight him.
Make yourselves at home.
Is this a cryo Abyss Herald? It is. Frostfall.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Well,
You don't have a fire.
By royal decree.
No
Emerge.
pyro.
What a nuisance.
Maybe you should have stayed with your
there's a
your Mia
sign.
team.
Grow. Yeah.
I'm doing it. I'm doing
Shouldn't you
this.
be basic attacking with
Brain
your
outlines
Miko?
your fate.
Do I want to do that? Look at her health. Do I want to do that?
Maybe you should have a more HP on using Cho.
Oz, reveal thyself. Right now. Emerge. Right now. Nothing lasts forever. Right here.
Yeah, Miko kind of carried there, I'm gonna be honest.
He was a perfect being. I'm in awe. He had
What's the
most
fortune
wondrous
order?
aura, a perilous yet
Fortune?
beautiful power.
He wasn't a member of the
Truly
Abyss, he was
mesmerizing.
a member of the Fortune.
And yet,
He was a Fortune
you
Herald.
were able to defeat him. Oh, your strength is greater than I had imagined. Let's continue on. I find myself growing more curious by the second and more excited.
I don't think he's as much of a madman as he was before, but he's still a bit mad.
He's a bit loopy. One would say you're a bit loopy.
Some.
I think we've made it to the end.
Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For fear of the unknown, or for power that you covet? Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For I am no god, I am but a sinner. You are like a flower, born in sin, yet pure, spotless. I know your fate well. You need no longer hold back your resentment. shall shed a tear at the end of time, as I gaze back upon your life.
Where's Dain?
What just happened? When I saw that thing, my heart was instantly at peace. I was overcome by a sense of awe or joy, perhaps. I am. I feel good. In fact, I feel better than I did before I came in here. How peculiar. Oh, is that so?
I feel like I should have stayed back and done something about it. But I guess let Dain do the work.
Cory Bear! Oh, thank goodness! He's still okay! I have a strange feeling that what just happened was meant to be. For this to happen, right at the moment when I was dreading worshipping at a statue of the Seven, you say that I bowed before that thing, so perhaps it might be just as effective. I have to try. No matter what, you said it yourself. I have to exhaust all options. Cory Bear?
Papa?
Cory Bear? Oh, my goodness, it worked! It's a miracle! Oh, Cory Bear, my dear son! You see, it worked, Cory Bear!
Where's Mama?
Mama is... Cory Bear, look at me. Do you know who I am?
Of course. Your Papa.
Yes! Salvation! Sweet salvation, yes! How do you feel, Cory Bear? Are you fully awake now?
Yes. It feels like I just woke up from a long, long sleep. I dreamed that I was hiding in a little room. I didn't dare go out the whole time, and I didn't want to either. Wait. My body! What happened to me? Papa? What's happened to me?
Don't panic, son. It's just... While you were sleeping, we went into a fairy tale world. There's no more Conria here. No more home. But... Do you know what that means? No more red sky. No more end of the world. In this world, you have to be a little monster, but you get to stay with Papa forever.
Am I dead?
No, of course not. Look, Cory Bear, you still have Mama's scarf on your arm. That means she's watching over you, protecting you. So how could you be dead?
Really?
Yes, really. You've only just woken up, and this must all be very confusing for you. Just rest here for now. Things will get better. Oh, and you have to promise me something. Never take off your mask. Understand? Whatever happens, you mustn't take it off.
Okay, Papa. I won't. I promise.
Why?
Not since that day have I been so glad as I am now. I can't believe this is really happening. I knew that placing my hope in the Seven was a waste of time. I even worshipped at one of their statues like a common fool. Never before have I humiliated myself like that. Once a murderer, always a murderer. I was naive to think that the gods who conspired against us would ever offer redemption. But the god we saw in that cave, now that was a truly mighty god. Nothing like one of the Seven. That wondrous power, it was truly enchanting. Surely that must have been the reason I bowed down. Now then, after one besieges a god, and the god responds by answering their prayers, should they, do something to show their devotion? Piety is hardly my area of expertise. But surely I should honor the god that has honored my wishes. A sinner? Oh, don't be absurd. You don't know a single thing about him. How dare you utter such blasphemy? You and I have both witnessed his divine power. When has the Seven worked a miracle like this before? Never! He is a god, mightier than they, and yet you would call him a sinner. Oh, preposterous! No matter. Believe what you will. You cannot shake my faith. I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
Time to act. Body and mind.
Sorry. Alright. I can't do much. Alright, it sent me back to these four. Also.
Time to act. Huh? No, my sword!
And step. Your grand finale. Fire hazard.
Hello, Overlord. On. What are you doing, champ?
Inazuma story on Asia.
And step. The fuse is lit.
The fact that your Yunjin, how much defense does he have?
And step. Yeah.
The fact that that only did 1400 scares me.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's more attack than defense?
I don't think so. No, she. Wait. Oh, yeah. Wait. That was the enemy I was looking at. No, she has more defense than attack.
No, but you should have 2.5 minimum.
Fine, I'll level up my artifacts. Okay, what'll this go into? ER? Wouldn't be opposed to that. Nope, attack. Well, now I have 1.7k.
What?
On. That's... That defense. No. Good damage again. Game is like the only time I don't want good damage to be upped. Okay, I now have 1906 defense. Or to level it up. Level her up. Maybe I should level her up to 90. Could do it. And that'd probably get me to 2000 defense.
It'd probably do a little bit more.
Impossible! What happened? The Hilichurl worshippers have disappeared too. Was it all an illusion? That's true. Yes, it was neither illusion nor coincidence, and certainly no dream. Let's go, traveler. There is
It would depend on how
surely a
much defense
reason for
percentage
its
you have.
disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future we shall see it again.
He really is turning into a
Could
zealot.
he really have been a sinner and not a god?
Oh, I have a new subscriber. Jelly. Fun little name.
Kari Bear? Where has he gone? Oh, no, no, no. Maybe someone else came by and found... No, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of anyone having been here. This does not bode well. What if he's spotted by a forest ranger or an adventurer in his... Wait a minute. This isn't how we left it. Oh, no.
He took off the mask. Looked at himself.
The mirror, it's broken! He must have taken his mask off and seen what he looks like beneath it. If he'd just done as he was told! We have to find him. It's his scarf. Looks like we're going the right way. Come on. Caribert! Caribert! Where are you?
Oh no.
Curses! Forest rangers.
Hey! Who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Have you seen a hilly churl? A hilly churl should have come past this way.
I asked you first. Don't make this.
I said, have you
Hey, whoa. Look, sir, there are hilly churls everywhere. What's the big deal?
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out a few of them back there. Those dumb bone.
You forest ranger scum! You spawn of the seven are all the same. I'll have your heads if you so.
You're raving mad! You've got some gall coming here to our nation insulting the forest rangers!
Curse you all, forest rangers!
I don't get it. Why make such a huge fuss over a few hilly churls?
He'd only just regained his mind. How could you do this to him? So tell me, forest rangers, did you really spare none of them? Did you really take out every last hilly churl you saw?
Jeez, you're really not gonna let this go. Fine, you weirdo. If you must know, I happened to cross paths with a solitary hilly churl when I left the team to, use the toilet. I was frightened at first, but it didn't seem to have any interest in me at all. It was just bumbling along in that direction, so I left it alone.
Yes! Wonderful! Wonderful! Let's go!
Wait, you're leaving? Not even a thanks for the info, goodbye?
Listen, lady, we're desperate, okay? We don't have time for a thanks for the info, even though you probably say that while running. Beer, don't jump. No.
Caribert! Caribert, stop! It's me! It's Papa! Whatever you saw, it was all a trick. An illusion. I told you, we're in a fairy tale world now. Nothing here is real. Caribert? How could this happen? He regained his... Come, Caribert! We have to go home now.
Papa?
Caribert!
Papa, I can't take it.
Please, Caribert. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
It's all too much. Papa!
Off the mask.
I see. I understand now. Finally, it all makes sense. Ah, Traveler, you're awake. Wait, no. Why am I still calling you Traveler? Oh, I have known... I suspected it was you from the beginning. I had to talk to you to be sure. Oh, of course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be expected to know all of
Alright.
us.
I also had a...
Yes, I've been using a fake name this entire time. Ida is the name of a servant I once had. My real name is Clotar. Clotar Alberic.
Oh. Oh.
You saw it too, didn't you? Unmistakable, the power inside Caribert and the power of the one you call a sinner. It was one and the same.
Probably father.
I am positive now. It's the power of the abyss, isn't it? Oh, at long last, I have seen it with my own eyes. That is no business of yours, a sinner. Yes, salvation for a sinner can only come from a sinner. Caribert did not deserve his fate, but now it's wonderful. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate. Huh? Sinister? Oh, I never imagined that you, of all people, would deny the abyss. We once believed that you would bring new strength and hope to Conria. To us, you were the abyss. A wondrous mystery far beyond our imagination and comprehension. And the one who controls the abyss can control everything. We yearned for that future. We looked to you to take us there. But what did you bring us instead, oh Prince of Conria?
What did he just call me?
Wait, what?
Traveler! Hey, Traveler! Traveler!
What is happening?
You're awake! Oh, thank goodness you're awake! Paimon was worried sick! Traveler? Traveler?
What happened while you were unconscious? I checked the ley lines nearby. It appears that the abyss tampered with them, and they've been information and memories flow within the ley lines. What did you witness? You mean Clotar Alberic? After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great many things. But the curse of immortality continued to torment his body and mind. And in the end, neither his faith nor the Abyss he worshipped could save him. After 100 years, he lost his mind completely and was never seen again. Yet his dark legacy lived on. The defiled statue that we encountered previously was just one perverse product of his use of abyssal power during his life. You could say that. He wouldn't be the Abyss Order's prince otherwise.
Are you alright? You have a troubled look on your face. What happened?
So you saw his memories from centuries ago, through your own eyes. It all but defies belief. Still, as I'd suspected, The notion of the loom of fate did indeed rear its head during that time, and it seems closely connected to Clotar Alberich's son, Caribert, and what happened to him. And yet your brother never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that he decided to go down this path? Indeed. Clearly, this series of events sparked a long period of deep contemplation. This was... what is it?
The field? What?
You mean here?
You scared the Duke out of Paimon! Did you rebury them yet?
A male and female skeleton, buried together.
Huh.
Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later, and it's holding a silk scarf in its hand. But what does this mean? And how did you know that there were bodies buried here? What? That's impossible, unless Clotar Alberich finally found a way to rid himself of the curse. This all raises far too many questions. I need time to think, and to search my memories for some missing pieces. We should part ways here.
Huh? You're just gonna leave? Why? You could come with us, you know.
It's better that we split up for now. I think that he might have seen you.
Who's he?
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity, but I need to confirm some other details before I can be sure. If the time is right, I will tell you when we next meet.
But what do you mean that he saw the Traveler? How is that possible?
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle to him.
What? Why? What is he?
All right, let's leave it there. Get some rest.
There goes Dain. And just like that, it's back to being the two of us again, huh? What is it? Huh?
That was pretty interesting. Hello, Fallen. I'm live, by the way.
Oh, fun.
Brings you to Hot and Steamy Potato Chat.
I don't know.
Huh. So I'm gonna Fire Emblem. What time is it? 4:40 only? And then that quest took 2 hours.
Let's play. Think you can
Why'd I do that?
Born of ice and frost. No touching. Access to come on. Focus. Higher, higher, pants on fire.
251k, I'll take it. I'm pretty sure that was 251k. No, my god. I mean, it's on piece again, but it's crap substats. I should claim this.
I can fix this. Adventure time. Yahoo!
We're way behind schedule.
I think I want to stream here.